Paper was like gold in medieval times.
Oh, not tobacco. Sugar.
That everything we thought we knew about the world might turn out to be completely wrong.
I'm Sarah Richardson. 2 years ago, I bought a remote piece of property in the country.
This is a dream come true.
Along with my husband, Alex, and our daughters, Robin and Fiona.
That one's pretty.
Love it. Oh, we got a love it out of you.
We designed, built, and decorated our family's forever home from the ground up.
Yes, that's good. That's awesome.
But it wasn't always smooth sailing.
I feel like I got so left out of this conversation.
And this was not supposed to happen. What do you think?
I call it divorce dust. How are we doing so far?
We're taking on a whole new off-the-grid project.
I love demo.
I'm looking for a heritage home that I can transform into a perfect small-town rental property.
Oh my gosh, look at that view. She's so pretty.
I've renovated more than a few homes in my day. What could go wrong?
Everywhere I look, I see dollar signs.
As always, I've got big design dreams, but with a tight timeline and an even tighter budget, I need to be more resourceful than ever as we go off the grid again.
Welcome to the money pit, people.
Building our forever home came with lots of ups. Yes! And downs.
The driveway.
But along with my husband, Alex, we made our dream home a reality. Building a house together taught us a few things. Like all spouses, Alex and I can butt heads.
I can order up a pole barn and have it built. Like,
No, you're not stepping on my toes.
But ultimately, our skill sets complement each other. He has a passion for outdoors and being mindful of our footprint on the environment. He's in charge of all our systems, including solar.
So this is the brains of the solar.
And he helps keep an eye on the budget.
It's a lot less than what the other guys.
So I've named him the Minister of Exteriors. I run the Department of Interiors, and I manage all aspects of design.
this is pretty. I just wish it was bigger. Made interesting through architectural salvage. Whoa. I didn't hire you for fun. I need to know, do you think it's amazing?
Our family loves the country and the vibe of small-town living. Our daughter Robin is 12. She always has an opinion.
I think I like the blue better.
And she knows me pretty well.
Mommy loves white, so we have to kind of steer her away from all the white colors.
Fiona is 10, and she's energetic and always eager to lend a hand.
I did it.
Now our forever home is finished, but instead of taking a break, I can't wait to dig in on another renovation.
I grew up with a dad who was an architectural historian and a now retired professor, and I studied visual arts in school, and so I've always been surrounded by old buildings. That's been part of my DNA since I was a little kid.
So I can't resist the idea that I can snap up a small-town heritage home for a steal and give it a dramatic yet affordable transformation to turn it into a contemporary space perfect for a rental property. I've always admired this little inn on the main street. It's charming, it's got presence, original architecture, and finally, it's up for sale. I've always thought it would be fun to renovate it in my style and turn it into a destination where out-of-towners could come and experience my great little town. But upon closer inspection, I realized it would cost too much once it was renovated. So I said bye-bye to the inn and kept looking.
One thing's clear, I'd like to tackle a historic home with a renovation that Alex and I could do and make it amazing. Is it an inn? Is it a rental? Would we sell it? I don't know, but I have to explore this idea.
Next, we consider restoring a gorgeous century schoolhouse.
Oh, she's so pretty. The brick looks like it's in really great shape. That's a beautiful weather vane.
While I love this schoolhouse, the listing price doesn't leave me with enough money to make the upgrades I have in mind. But I'm not giving up. I got another lead on a home in need of restoring.
Right there, right there.
It's a rundown century farmhouse on a big piece of land.
Oh my gosh, look at that view.
While I'm keen on it, sadly the owners aren't ready to part with it.
I think we can all agree that looking at real estate is super fun. It costs nothing to look, but by the time you find something you want to buy, that's where the stress comes in.
I've seen so many properties at this point. I really want this next house to be the one. It checks a lot of boxes. It's in original condition. It's a modest 1,450 square feet with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it's got a small addition I can rebuild to be 2 stories. And it's got a price point that jives with my budget. It's a sweet deal with a list price of $359,000. So, within 24 hours of the listing going up, I make a bold offer. No conditions, no inspection, and now it's ours. I did buy it before showing my husband Alex. Does that classify as getting carried away? I'm crossing my fingers that Alex sees what I see. After we renovate it, this house could be a perfect 4-season rental property.
It's kind of a done deal, so what have you signed me up for?
It's a great house. It's a historic house on a beautiful lot, and we got it for an amazing price.
But
What worries you about it?
I haven't seen it. There's no inspection on it. I mean,
I just thought it was such a good deal, and I saw it on a Wednesday, and with the price point, there's no way it would have lasted through the weekend. Hopefully, me being eager and us, being slightly impetuous, doesn't end up coming to bite us. Would it be more profitable as a rental, vacation rental?
it's all about the math.
You just haven't seen it.
No, I haven't.
But I think if you see it, you're gonna love it.
Okay, well, let's see.
He's my partner in everything from life to real estate, so I need the Minister of Exteriors to give me his seal of approval.
Ooh, I feel like I'm in an old antique store.
So
Oh my, look at that floor. What is that?
that is linoleum.
That is first class. Oh my God.
This kitchen is ready to be demoed.
Because there is nothing worth saving in here.
No.
You want everything to be bad.
Oh, it's bad. Holy Jesus. I can see the bucket coming through the ceiling now.
I think we basically need to blast this open.
Well, yeah, the whole house is up there, right?
Yeah, no, I get it.
And there's stuff underneath you got.
Yes,
So, how much do you want to spend on this house?
I want to do this as cost effectively as possible.
Really? You can say that in the same sentence?
Yeah.
So far I've heard come in here, tear out all the walls. Oh my God.
No.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I should just go home.
No, stop, calm down. I don't want to blow out all the walls. I don't want to rip out every single wall and leave this as wide open space. What I want to do is I want to open sight lines.
Love the newel post.
This we keep. Saving money, baby.
I like it. We're gonna keep something.
And this is the second floor kitchen, which we don't need to keep. Not much to keep there. But it's a bathroom, so the plumbing is here. That's great. This room faces south. You've got tons of distance from the other houses, so nobody's looking in.
There's just so much not right inside. Small rooms, leaking plumbing, there's peril everywhere you look.
This has so much more charm than a new house in a subdivision for a fraction of the price. It has a laundry room here.
All I can say is thank God I'm the Minister of Exteriors and I have nothing to do with what happens in here.
So this addition, I believe it needs to come off.
It's probably, in terms of the things that Sarah's gone and bought, the worst wreck that I've ever seen.
How are you feeling about this idea?
Not sure. Everywhere I look, I see dollar signs, so.
He's not wrong. When I start adding it up, we're close to $400,000. Yikes.
You know, my hope is that financially, when we get out of this, we're not way underwater.
My husband Alex and I invested in a fixer-upper.
Isn't it cute?
I think that addition needs a good smushing.
It's a little too early to say, but I think it's gonna make for a fine 4-season vacation rental where visitors can settle in and really enjoy all that Creemore has to offer. I think I can transform this house on a budget, but Alex is worried we're going to lose our shirts.
Everywhere I look, I see dollar signs.
So before the big work starts, I bring in my longtime collaborator and friend, Tommy, for his first impressions. He was with me through thick and thin last year.
Oh my gosh, there's the house. Look out! Yes, yes, yes.
And he doesn't shy away from any challenge.
hello.
Hello. I found it.
You found it. Was it hard to find?
No, it was really easy to find. You were right on the main street here.
Oh, no.
On the outside, this is the quintessential, adorable, beautiful Victorian farmhouse.
What do you think?
I think it's so cute. I mean, you had me at that side porch with the little quatrefoil cutouts, but it's in original condition.
Original.
Now, original condition, in terms of real estate language, often means money pit. Okay. What's with the Silence of the Lambs door in the floor?
This is access to the basement.
Oh, I think that's yours.
Oh, thank you. I'd like to keep that.
Ooh. Wow. I just want to say, I have to give points to whoever lived here because this is a plywood lean-to, but it has a pink floor with a stenciled border. They've lacquered the plywood. I mean, this is a story about taking what you have and making the best of it.
Indeed.
That said, this has to be completely demolished.
Every successful renovation begins with a solid plan. Tommy and I head back to the farm for a designer debrief on the big picture and what exactly we want to do with this house.
So you got the house at an amazing price.
Right.
And this, what I don't understand though, why did you buy it?
I like the idea of buying a century-old house that's in need of a fix-up that's at an affordable price point and saving a piece of local history and fixing it and making it better.
Right.
I think it will be a good investment. This could be a seasonal rental.
Okay.
It could be an Airbnb. It's about appreciating everything that a small town has to offer. It has the market, bakeries, cafes, all the
Good,
shops you
restaurants.
need. There's a lot going on.
Answer me this. Can you say at this point how much you would like to spend? Like,
I would like to, so if the purchase price of the house was $350,000,
yeah?
I don't think we should be invested beyond $750,000 when done.
Okay.
We want to get to the best end result without overspending.
Once you eliminate the addition, the original home is only 1,000 square feet with one bath. It's too tight. Vacation renters want rooms, lots of them. We need to add more bedrooms and more baths for it to be viable for visitors. So I'm planning to add a simple 2-story addition that will give us an extra 900 square feet to work with.
You're so lucky that the foundation is awesome. That's such a blessing because you can just build on top of that and we have a footprint. We know how much space we're working with.
Next, we have to replace the roof.
Yeah.
All new windows.
Yeah.
We need a new kitchen.
Yeah.
We need 2 full baths and a powder room. And I think we'd really like to get this house off the grid.
All of that's doable.
And in terms of design,
I don't want this to feel like a historic restoration or replica. When we're done, I want it to feel more contemporary.
so here's the plan. To give this heritage home a modern update, on the main floor, I'll create a more contemporary layout, giving us the hangout space everyone wants, a spacious kitchen and dining room. The main floor addition features a mudroom with good storage for renters' gear, a powder room giving us a bonus bathroom, and a cozy family room opening out to the deck and backyard. Upstairs, we can save some money by keeping the 2 existing bedrooms as they are, and instead, we'll invest in a luxurious family bathroom. In the second floor addition, I'll build a principal bedroom and ensuite bathroom. This gives us room to sleep 6 people comfortably, perfect for a weekend getaway.
Instead of traditional, I'm envisioning sleek, streamlined, crisp, yet playful.
But it's going to be expensive.
Tommy's right. It's the math of any reno. The longer it takes to build, the more it will cost. So I've given myself a tight deadline of 6 months. That's right, 6 months to get this done. Winter is here, and while we take in the ski season, we're also going to take down some walls with the help of our trusted friend and contractor, Ed.
Hello.
Hi. He was with us through our last off-the-grid build, and he's back again, this time as our general contractor.
Take out.
So today's demo day. Sarah wants to keep this at a minimal budget by trying to save as much as we can in here. My concern here is once we start ripping, it doesn't stop. And now we're starting new wiring, new plumbing. Wow, look at all that. It turns into a huge project.
I love demo. Mixing restoration with renovation isn't always easy. My goal is to stay on budget, so I've got to be prepared to make some compromises.
So we opened up this wall yesterday so we could see what the makeup of this wall is. This is an exterior wall.
Yeah.
This house is actually double brick. So double brick wall, 1 inch of strapping, glass, and then the plaster finish on the interior. We have a 1 inch airspace here, and then there's likely a 1 inch airspace between the 2 rows of brick. That's your insulation.
That's my insulation.
Yes.
Like, if we were to strip it and then install 2x4s and insulate and move the electrical, what are we talking about?
Well, this is where you have to make up your mind how far we're going to take this. We're probably upwards of $100,000.
Yeah, no.
There is another option. We leave it as is.
Okay.
We put good energy efficient windows in.
Yeah.
We super insulate the attic
Yes.
and make sure we get all the drafts on the exterior walls sealed up.
I'm all in for new windows. I am all out for stripping everything. Let's work with what we got.
The team is ready to remove the addition, but there's a problem.
What are you doing? I thought the plan was to use a big machine to take this down.
So I'm a little concerned on what this product is here. I'm just worried that there might be some kind of asbestos content to it. I don't think we should take any chances.
No way. Asbestos. That one got me right out of left field. And if it is asbestos, then it's expensive to remove.
That's right.
Is this going to be $10,000?
It could be. It could be 10,000.
Got any more good news for me?
Alex and I are working on our newest venture, converting a century-old house into a rental property. And I've given myself a tight budget.
I don't have an unlimited budget. I am on a fixed budget for this project. I need to live within my means on this project, just like everybody else does. And I'm gonna have to make trade-offs every step of the way.
The bedrooms are in good shape, so I don't need to spend a lot of money here to give them a makeover. And the demo of the addition is on hold while we deal with the potential budget buster, asbestos.
I had to take samples of what we thought, what we'd been told might be asbestos shingles, took them to the lab. I paid a rush fee, and they did it same day. So for $200, I now know 100% that they're not asbestos! And I'm really happy about that.
With that good news, we can get rid of the existing bathroom and turn the second floor kitchen into a good-sized family bathroom.
Kitchen, now it's gonna be a bathroom.
In order to make this bathroom work for the 2 guest bedrooms, I'll seal off the entrance and move it here to create a better layout. Installing a double vanity means more than one person can get ready at the same time. And a separate shower stall allows for a more luxurious soaker tub. Finally, a new toilet will be more water efficient than the outdated fixtures. I'll save money in the 2 guest bedrooms if I preserve as much of the original structure as I can. A contemporary color scheme will appeal to renters. New windows for added insulation will keep things cozy. And I'll fix one of the biggest deficiencies in this house: no closets. As sizable as this project is, it's not the only thing on my plate right now.
Oh, and did I mention I have to travel this weekend to give a keynote presentation at a home show on the other side of the country. Both my kids have ski races this weekend. I will be missing both of them. Life of a working mom, you are never where you're supposed to be.
On top of a busy weekend, I run a design firm where my team of 15 is working on various projects across North America. And we have 2 major jobs wrapping up at the same time. Today, Tommy and I sit down to address plans for one of our contracts.
This is a first set of plans that we're working on. Basically, we're trying to get ready to apply for the permit.
But not 5 minutes into our meeting, we get bad news. We've had a report from one of our carpenters, Chris, that he's discovered a leak in the guest bedroom.
Very, very wet. Definitely gonna need roof repair.
So much for our dramatic yet affordable makeover. While the team patches up this leak, Tommy and I look for material for the bathroom vanity. I'm gonna let you in on one of my favorite trade secrets: the deep discounts at this marble surplus store.
We're interested to know what could we find that maybe not everybody's using that will allow us to use a slab of stone as a jumping off point and save us some money. Is this like an outlet mall for slabs of stone?
You could say that. It's older product that has been around for quite some time, and we'd like to move it along.
How do we feel about something that's sort of swirly?
I'm kind of looking for something a little bolder. I like this. This pistachio-colored stuff with the white going through it is stunning.
Whatever slab we choose will dictate the color scheme of the bathroom.
If we're thinking about green, what do you think about this?
No.
We got golds, we got beiges.
Yeah, I see. I don't feel like we want beige.
You might think I only like light and bright and fresh, but that's not true. I love the idea of doing something high contrast, and I especially love it when I can get the marble at a great price.
Would we consider this slab?
Of course we would consider this. This is classic, stunning, beautiful, lots of movement. Looks like big, fat chunks of terrazzo flooring.
When was this born?
1991.
1991!
This has been here since 1991.
Well, guess what? The 90s are back. Yes. And they're looking chic. I like this.
At retail, you can pay thousands and thousands for a slab of stone this size. But shopping here, we saved more than 60%, and I got this slab for less than $450. The downside is that there's only one slab in this color. So if we make a mistake, we've got nothing to fix it with. With the material for the bathroom vanity selected, Tommy and I turn our attention to bedrooms. This is the perfect opportunity for me to showcase my new wallpaper line. And when you do the math, it's the most cost-effective artwork you can buy. If you opt for an intricate pattern, you'll need a professional to hang it. But at a cost comparable to a painter, wallpaper won't break the bank. There's just one challenge. These sloped ceilings mean we have to choose carefully.
You can't do a linear bamboo trellis?
Nothing stripy is going to work. Nothing that's sort of diamond-y is going to work either.
Because the slope in the ceiling isn't going to follow that angle, and if it's a different angle, it's going to make it look like a bad installation, and we want to make the wallpaper installation look good. So I'm thinking it has to be something like this that you could cut it and seam it and it wouldn't be that noticeable. Do we like this tone? This is sort of like natural linen.
Yes.
Seems very soft.
Absolutely.
If we do that in one room, and we still have the same consideration that we want something that we can wrap up and over.
I mean, I love this paper. This is probably my favorite paper in the line. I love the boho quality of it, which for a bedroom is really awesome.
I'm game.
Okay. Wow, I got to pick my own paper for that room.
I believe great design is in the details, so I'm going to splurge a bit on the jewelry of the bathroom, the faucets. This local manufacturer produces the high-quality hardware I want for this guest bathroom.
You remember?
This is where the magic happens.
This is where it's all at. These are all different workstations.
What are these? These are all starting
These are all parts that eventually turn into finished component parts. Everything is built to order. We don't stock anything because we have 25 different finishes that could be done in multiple combinations, to be exact 954 per each item. It all begins in here. Different textures we have to create so that the paint adheres better.
Okay.
The tour is complete. Now it's time for me to get my hands dirty.
So now what do I do?
So this one we use for this.
Okay. Yeah. Don't drop it on the ground, right? Like that?
A lot more.
Like that?
Not too much.
Too far. Oh boy.
Black is having a real design moment, so I'm using my faucet handles to complement my black marble vanity.
So I've chosen to go with matte white faucets with a matte black accent. Okay, yeah, that's comfortable.
Go up, and do on top, right?
I just want to go.
When you get really good, you can do that.
So I'm going up. Not too fast.
And before you know it, my powder-coated faucets are complete. Meanwhile, back in Creemore, the leak in our ceiling is fixed. But my carpenters, Charlotte and Chris, have a new problem.
So we're calling about the floors.
I know you were hoping to save them and redo them if possible. I think it's a lot more work than you had originally anticipated.
There isn't enough flooring anywhere to patch.
Okay, the existing floor isn't even, doesn't have a subfloor. It's just boards on top of the ceiling joists from the floor below, correct?
Correct,
Yes, it is the subfloor.
Do you think it makes more sense just to source a well-priced engineered floor that's readily available and install it on top of the existing floor?
Yes.
Definitely. Definitely.
So it's high old floor. Okay, well, we'd have to do what makes the most
sense financially, so let's do it. We're keeping the walls in trim though.
Yes, we are.
Awesome.
My reno has hit another stumbling block. I was planning to keep the original floors to save money, but they're in seriously rough shape. I need to install new hardwood, which means another hit to my budget. My senior designer, Kate, and I look at flooring options. I want everything in this rental to be modern and durable. Flooring is not cheap, so cost is top of mind.
I think I want this house to feel sort of lighter. Do we like?
Yeah, this feels like
these?
driftwood to me, which I really like. I do kind of like to see the darker grain in this one, and I feel like this one's a little bit shiny.
I agree. The green looks soft and natural, and at $5.50 a square foot, the price is right. The cornerstone of my design philosophy is creating design interest by mixing historic charm with vintage items. It's the best way to get something unique without spending a lot of money. So I'm scouring the salvage shops for bedroom furniture.
You don't expect it to be comfortable.
No, I always do, because rattan furniture often is.
I like this chair. How pretty is this?
Oh, I know. This is a good piece.
hutch.
This is actually a really good piece.
This is a really nice one. Oh, look at that nice old color inside. Like my signature paint color is from the 19th century. This feels like this belongs in the house originally. Doesn't feel like it belongs in the house where we're going.
What about these, though? Remember me?
And?
These as art. These were pointing the way to, like, pick your own strawberries or a pumpkin patch or a farm.
I like the direction you're going.
Thanks very much. The only way is up, baby.
That's what I call a good sign. We have a little more unpacking to do in our guest rooms. No one likes living out of a suitcase, so we're looking for something that will provide storage for our visitors.
These are great. As bedside tables, these are nice and roomy. Like, they have
It's all about the hardware.
Really groovy. Yeah, the hardware is so groovy.
And this sort of, this cushioned
it's a cushion
edge.
front, drawer front.
You could make these almost like a built-in install, where you had a pair of dressers and you put a desk or a dressing table
between them.
in between them.
They're fun.
I think we should snap them up.
With those design ideas hatched, I head back up to Creemore. I meet with my design associate, Ashley, to make some final decisions on tile for the guest bathroom.
Tommy and I went sourcing for surplus marble. This has been around since I was in university, so we can get it for an amazing price, and I think it's really cool. So I was thinking about using it for the counters. Maybe the only thing to do here is white tiles.
I think that will look good, and it will brighten up the space.
I'm feeling kind of drawn to the hexagon. One last option is penny round.
Ooh, I really like that.
We could do penny rounds as the floor in the shower. Then we can do the hex tile below the ledge, all around that lower section, and maybe we carry it into the shower as well.
These white tiles are affordable, durable, and easy to find. Using different tile will create the illusion of an intricate design while actually keeping the cost for labor and materials to a minimum. Spring has sprung in the beautiful town of Creemore, and the bright green leaves and tops of the sumac tree in the yard inspire my design choices.
Do you remember this fabric?
I do. It has kind of a fun, like, snaky sort of a thing that it does, almost like ribbon that's been folded over.
Exactly, and the color is persimmon.
Persimmon, love it.
Okay, so then I have a question. Do you think we want to do a tailored Roman?
Yeah.
Or do we want full drapes that are gonna hang?
I feel like it's tailored Roman blinds.
Okay.
I really do, because I think that because our pattern is so geometric and cool looking, when the blinds are down at nighttime, you're gonna get a full panel, a flat panel of this wonderful pattern.
The guest bathroom tile is being installed, and wallpaper is going up in our gray guest room. It's fresh, gender neutral, and relaxing. Just what a renter wants in a retreat.
Staring at the ceiling just got a whole lot more interesting.
In the beige and sumac guest room, Tommy and I meet to discuss our fix for one of the biggest problems.
Closets, we need one.
We're back in the closets.
Things we've saved from other parts of the house we like.
Yeah, those are the doors that were downstairs, right?
Yeah.
The nice thing about these doors is that they are hand faux finished to look like a more expensive species of wood than they're actually made with.
Can we just cut to the chase? Are you gonna try and talk me into keeping the faux bois finish? Because I'm not really enamored of it.
Well, I'm just saying, if we are gonna cover it up, you'd probably be better off just buying doors and building a closet and selling these.
Are you for reals?
Yeah. I'm not saying keep them as is. I'm just saying either install them and keep them as is, or install doors that are easily painted. I'm just throwing it out there.
I feel like you're throwing me right under the bus on this.
I'm not.
Can you take a look at this finish? It is not good.
Well, it could be cleaned up a little bit. I bet that if you sold these doors and then got ready-made doors that were just ready to go and replaced them with those, you would net out at a profit. Just saying.
My good friend Sam specializes in architectural salvage, and if anyone knows the value of these doors, it's him.
Hey Sam, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. So my question is, are these doors desirable, in demand?
Not really. I mean, they're interior doors.
If you were to buy them from somebody, you know, what would they be worth?
I probably wouldn't.
Sam, thank you. Bye.
Okay, you win.
Make me a closet.
You win.
With that settled, it's on to the floors. The bathroom tile is nearly finished and the bathtub is being installed. But I spot some problems.
They've cut it. Oh my gosh. Here, here, here. You guys, someone's having a bad growth day. Oh my goodness. These have been pushed right in. Oh, there's like a chunk out of it.
If there's one thing I've learned from my years of renovating, it's don't settle for less than great quality. You deserve to get what you're paying for.
Hello?
Hi, it's Sarah. They've missed a lot of spots. There's a lot of gaps in the grout.
We'll
Okay.
fix whatever has to be fixed there.
Okay.
Juggling the renovation in Creemore and my design business in the city is hectic. But no matter how busy I am, the job of mom takes priority.
So many good options.
Yeah.
My eldest daughter, Robin, is a budding artist. She's also taught herself to play the ukulele. So I'm taking her out to choose her very own instrument.
So we have blue to match your blue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you want to try another one?
Sure.
Toy end of the spectrum.
Oh, it has the islands cut out.
Yeah.
So there's the black one.
Does that brown one work?
After a long search, Robin finds the right fit. This mother-daughter day was music to my ears. Tonight, Tommy, Alex, and I have to attend a fundraiser.
Did you two call each other?
Yeah.
Pink and pink.
Well, you're pink too.
I've got pink and blue. This was not planned.
But we're not the only ones who need to coordinate our outfits.
And Fiona's just told me she needs a costume for her dance recital tomorrow morning. It's 7 o'clock. At what time?
10:30.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Tommy, we need your advice.
Okay.
What do you think? Uniform or sequins?
It's definitely sequins. Nothing beats a sequin when you're going for haute glamour.
I think sequins are it.
It was a fantastic night, and that marks the end of another busy day. Back up in Creemore, the guest bedrooms are nearly finished. The tile installers are busy correcting the mistakes made in the guest bathroom, and the vanity is roughed in.
We've got a ledger board at the back, and then all we have is a frame here that's made out of 2x4s. We are gonna clad this with stone. I have just enough material left over from my leftovers to do the top in the exact same material as what I've used for all my jams and as my accent material. I am gonna wrap this leg in slabs. Super simple, make it yourself vanity with a gorgeous marble top, made out of a remnant.
While I leave the guys to clad the vanity frame, I turn my attention to another project. Remember these?
You could make these almost like a built-in install.
I had them painted, and now it's time to transform them.
The idea is we put a ledger across the wall to support that end of the butcher block. Butcher block covers over all of this, and this becomes a desk. Then I will sand it, then I'm gonna stain it. I wanna try and lighten it up. Yeah, that's gonna be done today.
Before installation, this desktop gets a signature Sarah treatment.
This is some leftover paint that I have just mixed with a whole bunch of water.
So I've basically turned it into stain. Just rub this in, and it's going right into the grain. It's a quick and affordable way to give this desktop a finish that will complement our flooring. And when I start painting, there's no stopping.
Tommy always says I'll spray anything that'll stay still long enough.
I got a discontinued light on sale, and I'm painting it white to match my faucets in the guest bathroom. Next up, the hardware on our newly painted dressers. Here's a little trick. I attach hardware knobs to an old box to make the painting and drying process fast and flawless.
This way, the screws and the fittings will stay nice and clean.
While I'm working on these, the guys prep and paint the closet doors, getting them ready for installation in the beige guest room. The guest room bed frame has arrived, and it's time to assemble.
Just follow the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4.
So we need M and B.
M.
My daughter Fiona loves to lend a hand.
I got the ones.
I'll start them and you can tighten them.
I've almost got this tightened.
Fabulous. Woo!
Whoa!
Wow. Boom.
These rooms are really coming together, so it's time to let the Minister of Exteriors take a peek.
Just some finishing touches.
Ooh, I love this. This is really coming together.
We're still waiting for our bedside tables, but what do you think?
Love this light. That thing is fabulous.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Remember when we went to Tulum, when we went to Mexico, and everywhere we went had great basket lights?
Yeah, it's really kind of fun.
Well, all these vintage things are fun, like the chair is vintage and the mirror's vintage.
The arrows are super fun.
Are those cool?
Where'd you get those?
We found them at a salvage shop.
And it's awesome.
Alex and I are really happy with the progress in the guest room, but I can't say the same for the bathroom. The vanity is installed, but there's a problem.
Good news?
The vanity is in.
Bad news, the whole leg's supposed to be flush.
I don't like it inside.
I know.
Summer has arrived, and we're nearly finished the guest bedrooms and bathroom in our Creemore rental home. The vanity in the guest bathroom was installed, but the leg isn't flush with the countertop.
If I'm being honest, it's not what I designed, and it's not what I wanted.
Luckily, my stone installer Mark is on hand to save the day.
There's no more, no more, no more. This is it. This is like an extinct species.
Okay, go to your kid.
This is the last piece of marble, so Mark's team will have to be ultra careful making these adjustments.
Down, slowly.
So much better.
Okay.
Next up, I meet with my carpenter Chris to dream up a quick DIY project.
Since these boards are so charming, and we found them in the barn, and now we've painted them, but we haven't used them, what I was wondering is, could we do a super simple headboard where maybe we install them on an angle? It doesn't have to go all the way to the ground.
Right.
Is that a fun project?
It's
for a nice
awesome,
sunny
yeah.
day?
This is a great way to breathe new life into some old materials and save them from ending up in a landfill.
This is looking good. Yeah.
Not only did I preserve elements of the original home, I created something interesting and unique. And the materials didn't cost me a cent. Last step is the install.
So, it's perfect. Chris, these are awesome.
That's a wrap on the guest bedrooms and bathroom, so I can sit back and think about the design journey we've taken.
It is kind of crazy to think that after taking down a really super dated pink and blue flower flouncy wallpaper border, we would then opt to not only put up more wallpaper, but up and over on the ceiling.
I know, but it's such a great contemporary use of wallpaper. Total win.
Have all the original trim, the transom window and doors and window frames. There is a laundry list of contemporary elements, like the chair you're sitting in, the lighting, the mirror.
The art.
The pillow fabrics. It's about the texture. The embroidery on the bed linens and this ceramic stool. The pom-poms on these throws.
And it does have a real symphony of different textures and moments and moods. I mean, from the pink palace to this cool palette is a really fun way to execute a makeover.
I feel like the green is what defines this room and makes it feel cheery and happy and fun and a bit contemporary.
And green is a color that has wide appeal, so anyone will be at home in this room.
I feel like this room for me was the deals and steals zone. I knew this is like knowing that we would need to reserve as much budget as possible for some of the big rooms.
Yeah.
Starting with this pair of dressers becoming not only a dresser, but also a nightstand and a desk.
It's triple duty.
Right?
The headboards.
Those are the steel.
Were actual steels.
And the bed bases were a deal. I like the fact that they have such an elevated leg that you can actually put storage underneath.
Which is great if you want to tuck away a suitcase or a bag out of sight.
This lamp is a timeless classic. Having a timeless classic in a room that is otherwise comprised of steals and deals actually elevates the whole thing.
I said this room done. Doesn't it feel big considering how small it is?
We have a closet now, a seating area, a full large bed, and it still feels light and airy. I love this.
And my closet doors really worked out. It pays to recycle, folks.
Aren't the knobs cute?
They're little rope balls.
I know. I just thought that they would pick up on the little linen covered buttons.
You've got like that crafty thing, this mirror, this chair, this light. Everything hangs together so nicely. This is the first time I've ever seen this wallpaper installed in a room.
The combination of the blonde woods with the white, the light fixture accented against the white ceiling, and the mirror and the chair and all of that over and over and over.
Normally I'm not that into blondes, but here I like them. I also love this accent color, and I've just realized it's sumac.
It is a Victorian brick orange.
It is.
This bay window grabs the sunlight all day long. From first thing in the morning till the very end of the day, there is sunlight literally streaming in one of the angles on this bay window.
It's beautiful.
You were worried about what happens when you design an entire bathroom around the cheapest marble you can find?
Or something so dark. There's another star in this bathroom now. You powder coated your own faucets.
That was the splurge, was spending a little bit more to get the color that we wanted, as opposed to just what was available.
Now that the room is complete, it's about contrast. It's not about darkness. It's about the dark being balanced by the white and everything being sort of 50-50.
And then it gets amplified by the big mirror. That moment when that mirror went in, this bathroom just doubled in size.
And light, which I love. Knowing that you have to start with the marble and grow from there is the most important piece of takeaway from the journey of this bathroom. This is going to be a guest bathroom for whoever lives in this house, and so having that available space for all your stuff that comes out of your dock kit, beautiful.
This marble slab vanity provides that, along with being durable and maintenance-free.
This is one of the things I love is the light fixtures. I mean, these are outdoor light fixtures that were really well priced. On a sloped ceiling, what's nice is they actually give you great illumination exactly where you need it.
This is the freshest space. It doesn't have any original architectural detail. There's no molding. There isn't an old door.
When it comes to a bathroom or a kitchen, it needs to be a lot more new and a lot less old in order to stand the test of the future.
I'm thrilled with the way these rooms turned out, but we started with the simple stuff, and we've got a whole lot of house to go.
Decisions to be made, lots to do, long way to go.